is my broken world. The silent whispers of the frozen air. It's dragging me deeper into despair. Someone set me free. Get me out of this tragedy. All the time, all around. There's not a light and not a sound. I close my eyes, I'm crying out. A never ending, it's a never ending winter.
Hey, Gallows 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome back to NXT, on the road to NXT Heatwave, which is coming up the day before SummerSlam later this year, in just about 5.5 weeks' time now. We are kicking things off with some 6-man tag team action, some trios action, if you will, as the Rascals make their way to the ring. Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, Wes Lee making their way to the ring. The Rascals heading to the ring now. They won LAW just the other day. They took down the Blackstone Empire to move forward in this tournament. And this is a quarter-final match. The winner of this will move to the semifinals, and we will have the other quarterfinal match later this week on the Indies when Orange Sharkhausen take on Bullet Club Maple Leaf Pro. As the Rascals have made their way to the ring. And now from Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, the OC are in the building. AJ Styles is no stranger to NXT. If you've been around for a long time here in the LS11 universe, you know good and well. AJ Styles is a former NXT champion here in the LS11 universe, where all the way back in Season 2 into Season 3, he was champion. And now he finds himself back in his old stomping grounds of NXT, the place where he really rebuilt himself after a rough first season. So, the OC and the Rascals, this is going to be good. Karl Anderson and Trey Miguel starting out. Trey Miguel, Sling Blade. Oh, and down went the referee in that one. Trey Miguel now gets caught. Karl Anderson countering, knocking him back again here. Karl Anderson knocks him back, grabs onto him, pulls him off the ropes, and goes for a double axe handle. Knocks him back into the ropes. Big boot sends him out of the ring. Ducks out of the ring, getting him back up to his feet now. Anderson picking Miguel back up to his feet, firing away at him here. Karl Anderson now hit with a hip toss by Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel turns him over with a kick now, and Miguel goes for the moonsault. Karl Anderson out of the way. Anderson grabs onto him, throws him into the steps. Getting him back up to his feet again. Referee at the count of 5. Into the barricade, takes him down. 6 count. Back to his feet now. 7. Into the steps again. Karl Anderson breaks the count. Back in at 8. Are the OC going to take a win via count out here? It looks like they might. 9 count. Anderson ducks out of the ring. Decides he's not going to let this one in via count out. Grabs a hold of him now. Taking him now. Trey Miguel countering. Trey Miguel knocking him back here. Pulling Karl Anderson in and sends him across ringside. Trey Miguel now goes over the steps. Karl Anderson jumps at him now, and Anderson gets caught by Miguel. Trey Miguel throws him back towards the ring. Picks him up and back body drop. Back suplex there, dropping him. 7 count. And now finally back into the ring goes Miguel. Back in goes Anderson. Karl Anderson now grabs a hold of him, sends him into the corner. For a tag, countered by Miguel. Trey Miguel's got a hold of him now. Big exploder suplex. Takes down Karl Anderson. Anderson now back to his feet. Big kick there. Tag made. Luke Gallows is in. And now the big LG comes in with a big flying shoulder block, taking him down. Down goes Zachary Wentz. In comes Wes Lee. As now Wes Lee. Oh, big springboard stunner there to Luke Gallows. Gallows ducks under the bottom rope. Wes Lee goes to the outside, coming after him now. Lee gets shoved back now. Gallows. DDT on the floor. Taking down Wes. Now Gallows with Wes Lee back into the ring. Follows after him. Shoves him back now. And now Wes Lee rolling kick into the head. Taking him down. And stomps him in the arm again. Getting him back up to his feet now. Wes Lee grabs a hold of him now. Grabs him. Throws Gallows into the corner. Tag made. Trey Miguel's back in. Now big kick there. Big knee strike connects. And... oh! Big move there. Shoves him in the shooting star press. Taking him down. Miguel picking him back up to his feet now. Kicking the ribs of Gallows. And... Canadian Destroyer. Down goes Luke Gallows. Into the cover now. He's got him down here. Cover by Trey Miguel. 1, 2. It's saved by Karl Anderson. Karl Anderson makes the save as Miguel getting him back up to his feet. Trey Miguel. Cutter to Gallows. Takes him down now. Here we go. The phenomenal one's in. AJ Styles now coming in hot. Forearm strike. Back elbow. Clothesline. AJ now coming off the ropes here. AJ Styles, arm drag, knocking him down again. Styles, big kick knocks him back here. Kicks him in the leg again. And Styles with a jumping neck breaker to Miguel. AJ Styles getting him back up to his feet now, and Styles grabs him. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Big neck breaker, or big stun gun in the ropes there. Big shot there from Gallows. And a triple team from the OC, turning things around on Trey Miguel now. As AJ Styles ducks him, another Pele kick, knocks him off his feet, and slides in with a forearm, knocking him down. Tag made, Zachary Wentz is in, and Zachary Wentz coming in now. Wentz into DDT to AJ Styles. Kicking the ribs down, pulls him in, double underhook, he's up. And Styles with the arm drag, taking him down. As Wentz now hits him with a big forearm strike. AJ is down. Zachary Wentz grabs a hold of him again now. AJ counters. AJ Styles comes back in. Takes him down with the arm drag himself now. And AJ wasn't featured on Raw last night due to, well, he wasn't in town. He was actually here in this city for NXT tonight, so he wasn't able to be part of Raw. Although we really could have used you last night, AJ, after everything that happened. But it was a little too short a notice to get him back in town for Raw, as Zachary Wentz going for the... Zachary Wentz going for broke, was going to take down AJ Styles, as the OC now going after the Rascals, as AJ Styles grabs Zachary Wentz for Styles Clash, while Wes Lee's dealing with Luke Gallows. 1, 2, no! And I think Wes Lee got there just in time to shove AJ out of the cover. Tag made. Karl Anderson is in now, and Karl Anderson, the machine gun's in. Rolls him over, kicks him in the back now. Anderson getting him back up to his feet here. Karl Anderson, right hook again, firing back at him. Big right hook knocks him back now, coming off the ropes, and rolling kick from Wentz. Now Zachary Wentz, right hook connects, knocking him back here. Zachary Wentz, forearm strike, knocks him back again. Has a hold of him now. Karl Anderson now. Anderson. Caught with a kick in the ribs now. He gets caught again here. Anderson thrown in the corner of the Rascals. As now Zachary Wentz throws him into the corner and shotgun drop kick. Taking him down. Into a cover now. Cover for the 1. No! Kick out from Anderson. And now Zachary Wentz could be looking for flip DDT. Taking down Karl Anderson. Anderson takes out the legs, though. Karl Anderson's got him down. And now Anderson Avoids the rolling kick now. Sidestepping him here. Right hook into the back. Knocks him back into the corner now. Punches him in the back again now. Karl Anderson comes onto him. Picks him up. And Anderson. Stun gun taking him down. Karl Anderson picking him back up to his feet now. Karl Anderson. Right hook connecting. Again. Forearm strike. Knocks back Zachary Wentz. Karl Anderson. No. Dumped out of the ring by Zachary. As Wentz takes down Luke Gallows now. And AJ Styles going to come to the rescue as Wes Lee wants in. Whoa, and Zachary Wentz goes tumbling down. Wes Lee taken out. As AJ Styles taking out the rest of the Rascals. Zachary Wentz staggering back to his feet. Gallows. Belly to belly now, taking him down. Gallows sends Wentz. Thought he was going to send him back into the ring. 5 count. AJ Styles now dealing with Wentz and Miguel on the outside. Karl Anderson. Whoa! Tries to fly. Crashes and burns. Big DDT there to Gallows, though. Referee restarting the count back at a 1 now. Everyone and everything flying around now. Into the corner. Tag made. AJ Styles back in. AJ Styles. Big forearm. Snapmare takes him down. Down goes Wes Lee. AJ Styles now, springboard. Went for the 450. Zachary Wentz out of the way. Wentz grabs him. AJ counters. AJ Styles picks him up. Sidewalk slam backbreaker, taking him down. AJ Styles to the top rope. AJ. Tag made. Trey Miguel is in, and Trey Miguel coming in hot. AJ jumping him now. AJ Styles now into arm drag. Styles grabs onto him now, and Styles thrown in the corner by Trey Miguel now, and Trey Miguel has AJ Styles. Hangs him out to dry on the top rope now. He's going up with him. As Gallows and Anderson dealing with the rest of the Rascals. What is Zachary Wentz thinking, or what is Trey Miguel thinking here? He's going up top. Trey Miguel. He's elbowing AJ in the head. What is this? Oh my God! Poison Rana from the top. AJ rolls through now, and AJ grabs him. No. AJ sent off the ropes. Styles with the elbow. AJ goes through the ropes now. Oh, and he gets blasted by Wes Lee. And a tag is made to Zachary Wentz. Down goes Wes Lee. AJ taking out Trey Miguel now as Zachary Wentz. Zachary Wentz with a wicked takedown to Karl Anderson. And oh, AJ Styles getting clobbered by Wentz now. AJ Styles now back through the ropes. Styles knocks him back. Here we go. Styles. Phenomenal forearm. Takes down Miguel. Takes down Lee into the cover. AJ. 1, 2, 3. The OC move to the semifinals. They will face either Orange Sharkhausen or the Bullet Club Maple Leaf Pro on Raw next week. Just like that, the OC are one step closer. One step closer to SummerSlam. One step closer to becoming the inaugural LS11 Trios champions. What a way to kick off NXT as well. We got plenty more coming up here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, seeing as our NXT general manager was put out of commission last week, and seeing as our DOA, well, should he try to interfere in official Forsaken business, will be just that. I am enacting my role as the former NXT general manager and stepping up to say that if anyone has business with the Forsaken, they can take it up with me as the wise man. Oh. You have seen what I did to the OTC on Raw last night. You have seen what I am capable of doing. You can only protect your men from me for so long, Mr. Wise Man. They are only safe from the wrath of the ruler for so long. I have unfinished business with your enforcer, with your Samoan werewolf. Make it happen, or I show you the consequences. You're going to have to let me get back to you on that. Alright, we got more singles action coming up next here on NXT. As out first, representing Fatal Influence. Making her way to the ring is Jazmyn Nix. It seems, to explain this, because they used to have the 4-woman entrance, it seems that in a recent update of the app I use, of the program that lets me mod in the 4-people entrances, that seems the recent update wiped out my 4-people entrances. Good to know. I'll make note of that for when I am reinstalling some stuff tonight. So Jazmyn Nix, a Fatal Influence tonight, though, making her way to the ring, ready for some singles action. Jazmyn Nix tonight is actually going to be going one-on-one with the woman we saw make her shock arrival to NXT last Tuesday. As here comes Stephanie Vaquer to the ring. Stephanie Vaquer, ready for action this evening. She showed up to confront Fatal Influence at the beginning of NXT last week when Fallon was presented with the new NXT Women's Championship to replace the, just honestly, terrible Color Splash titles. Like, look, man. Look. Are the new NXT titles great? No. But in all fairness, I don't really love any of the NXT titles. That's my hot take. I didn't like the Big X. The one we were using before we went to the modern one was fine. Didn't use the Color Splash one for a reason. Like, NXT's just never had really any great titles, in my opinion. And also, you know, with very few exceptions, I like to keep it, I do like to keep it modern. I like to keep it up to date, to keep a little bit of realism in there with the stuff we do. But that's not the point here, as Stephanie Vaquer is making her official in-ring debut here for the LS11 universe. Ready for action here tonight. Vaquer showed up to go face-to-face with Fallon Henley last week, and it seems that she is on the right track to head towards Heatwave in just a few weeks. It'll be the night before SummerSlam that we will be seeing Heatwave. It seems she's on the road to Heatwave to challenge Fallon Henley for that NXT Women's Championship. As Jazmyn Nix grabs onto her, throwing Vaquer across the ring into the corner, and Stephanie Vaquer gets caught. Big knee strike there from Jazmyn. Kicks her down now. Goes for her again, and now Vaquer back to her feet. Stephanie Vaquer sweeps out the leg of Jazmyn Nix, taking her down, and Nix starting up. Vaquer with a drop kick. Stephanie Vaquer now getting grabbed by the arm, and now Vaquer getting stomped in the back repeatedly. Stephanie goes down, Nix into a cover now. Jazmyn Nix cover, one kick out from Stephanie Vaquer. Grabs a hold of her, pulls her in, and launches her across the ring by the throat. Into a cover now, has her down, cover for the one, kick out again by Stephanie Vaquer. Get back to her feet now. Jazmyn Nix grabs onto her, Nix grabs her, snaps the arm, Snapmare takes her down, kicks her in the back, down she goes. Rolls her over, kick into the back, has her down now, and now Vaquer getting back up to her feet. Jazmyn Nix caught now, thrown off the ropes. Stephanie Vaquer's got her arm drag, taking her down. And Jazmyn Nix with a knee into the back takes down Stephanie. Jazmyn Nix now grabs her by the arms again, and Jazmyn Nix stomping her repeatedly in the back again. Down goes Vaquer. Getting her back up to her feet now. Jazmyn Nix kicks her in the ribs. Punches her in the back, knocking her down. Grabs a hold of her again. Elbow strike now, and now big knee strike, taking her off her feet. Drop kick now, knocks her back here. Grabs onto her now, and now Vaquer sends her off the ropes. Stephanie Vaquer ducks her, pulls her in. Neck breaker takes her down. And leg drop attempt, nobody home. JC Jane just got caught. And Vaquer, went to fly. Jazmyn Nix got out of the way. Nix follows her to the outside now. Jazmyn Nix follows her. Super kick there, connecting from Vaquer, though. Now Stephanie Vaquer getting her back up to her feet. Vaquer grabs her. Throws her back into the ring now. Has Jazmyn Nix down. And grabs onto her. No, countered. Into wheelbarrow arm drag, taking her down. And hits the drop kick that time. As now Vaquer grabbing her back up to her feet here. Stephanie firing away at her again. Knocking Jazmyn Nix into the ropes. Clothesline. Whoa! Both women go out of the ring on that one. As now JC Jane and Stephanie Vaquer arguing here on the outside. It's fatal influence scattering at the side of Vaquer now. JC Jane again going to that turnbuckle, gets super kick from Jazmyn Nix. She's coming off the ropes. Jazmyn Nix, big knee strike into the face. She's a former soccer player. Cover for the 1-2 kick out from from Stephanie Vaquer. Jazmyn Nix striking a pose over her now. Grabs a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet, ducks her. LA kick, knocks her down. Stephanie's down, cover now by Jazmyn Nix. Cover for the 1, for the 2. Kick out from Stephanie. And now Jazmyn Nix kicking the ribs. Kick to the head, taking her down again. It's for her again, nobody home. Stephanie Vaquer caught with a sling blade. Jazmyn Nix now, drop kick into the head, taking her down. Goes for her, now nobody home. Stephanie getting caught, knocked back. Jazmyn Nix kicked in the ribs. Stephanie Vaquer pulls her in, grabs onto her. Hammerlock DDT, taking her down. Slides into the cover now. Vaquer's got her down. 1, 2, no! Now Vaquer getting back up to her feet here. Stephanie, getting yelled at again by JC Jane. JC Jane yelling at her here. Stephanie Vaquer and JC Jane in a yelling match. As now Vaquer, wait a minute. Wiping out JC Jane for daring to keep yelling at her that way. And Jazmyn Nix with a rake to the back. But now Stephanie Vaquer throws her into the barricade. Throws the super kick at JC Jane, and JC Jane taking off her feet. You might break her nose on that one if you're not careful. For the count of 5. Now back into the ring here. Jazmyn Nix back to her feet. Jazmyn Nix. Sling blade again. And drop kick into the head of Stephanie. Nix grabs a hold of her now, and Jazmyn Nix grabs her. Throws her off the ropes. Ducks her. Leapfrogs her. And big wheel kick there. Coming off the ropes. And baseball slide, knocking her down. For a kick, nobody home again. Arm drag, knocks her down. Grabs her by the back of the head now, taking her towards the corner. Turn the ropes now, grabs her, no, nobody home. Stephanie Vaquer comes in, knee strike, taking her down. And goes for the leg drop, Nix out of the way. Jazmyn Nix with a nice pounce there. Vaquer goes down now, Jazmyn Nix getting her back up to her feet, goes for the super kick. Vaquer grabs her, swings her around. Stephanie Vaquer, kick to the ribs, pulls her in, and package powerbomb to Jazmyn Nix into the cover. Stephanie Vaquer for the 1, 2, 3. And Vaquer gets the win over Jazmyn Nix tonight. Big win there for Vaquer this evening in her LS11 Universe debut. Oh, that took no time. Dolan and Jane swarming like like predators here. Going after Stephanie Vaquer. JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. Fatal Influence. Going after Vaquer here. Trying to summon her up for the leader of the group, Fallon Henley. As now the women's tag team champions grab her and suplex her, taking her down. Down goes Stephanie. This is your NXT North American Champion, Matt Cardona, the Deathmatch King, the Indie God. And I am here tonight with a message for all of you, since I couldn't be in the arena again tonight because the Indie God World Tour continues. That Dante Leon kid over in LAW put up a hell of a fight this past weekend, and I'm sure there's plenty of kids in NXT looking to make a name for themselves, looking to ride my coattails and get famous. But unfortunately for them, I am not here tonight, and I'm not going to be back for a little while longer. So in the meantime, they can find me. What do you think you're doing, Matt Cordova? You are not on the road. You are not at the Indies. You are backstage at NXT like everybody else. How did you find me back here? You film in the same spot every week. I've been back here a lot nowadays. What do you want, Santino? You're not going to get away so easy going back to the Indies, Matt Cordova. Because you see, we got plenty of names here in NXT that have earned a shot at your NXT North American Championship. Okay, and next week on NXT in the main event, we're going to get the big rematch that everybody's been waiting for. We're going to finally see the second ever matchup between a big Obifama and the Samoan Wolfman Jacob Fatu. And the winner will get you, Matt Cordova, at Heatwave later this year, right before the Summerfest. Fatu and Femi to determine my challenger. That is correct, yes, I did not stutter. Oh, son of Alright, we've got some more singles action coming up next. And yes, I finally fixed the ring canvas. I actually remembered finally. As Javon Evans, the young OG, makes his way to the ring. Evans makes his way down to the ring tonight. Javon, last time we saw him in action, I believe, was just last week at No Mercy, where he came up short against Matt Cardona in his attempts to become the NXT North American Champion. As Javon makes his way down to the ring. Tonight he is going one-on-one. A man who was nearly WWE Champion a week ago. All ego. Ethan Page. Ethan Page making his way down to the ring. He said he's made a friend recently here in NXT. We haven't seen who that is yet, but something tells me we'll be finding out sooner rather than later who he might have found. So, All Ego's made his way down to the ring. Ethan Page and Javon Evans ready for action. So, Javon Evans looking for a huge win tonight over Ethan Page. Here we go. Oh, a DDT out of the gate from All Ego. Goes for a drop kick. Javon Evans goes to the top rope. Big forearm strike knocking down Ethan Page. Grabs onto him now, and Evans throws him on the ropes. Javon, they collide. Here in the back from Ethan Page. Grabs onto him, right hook to Javon, pulls him in. Ethan Page. Massive Uranagi taking him down. Slamming him down by the back of the head now is Ethan Page. Goes for a kick. Javon Evans sweeps the leg, taking him down. Stomps him in the chest now. Ethan Page goes down. Javon hits the ropes and big knee. Into another stomp now, and Javon Evans goes up top now. Evans looking to fly around and get the win quickly here. Double axe handle takes down Ethan Page. Page back to his feet. Kick to the head from Ethan Page. Now Ethan Page grabs onto Javon Evans, and Evans gets caught now. Ethan Page has got him. All Ego now puts him in the ropes here. Grabs a hold of him now, and Ethan Page with Javon Evans. Lifts him up. Bounces him off the ropes. Suplex takes him down. Ethan Page standing over him with a flex now over Evans. Ethan Page now kicks him in the head, takes down Javon. Now Ethan Page, look out. Javon Evans pulling himself into the corner. Ethan Page coming in hot. Big clothesline taking him down. Grabs a hold of Javon now, getting him back up to his feet. Ethan Page, double underhook. Gets him up. Javon Evans counters though, and Javon Evans clothesline taking him down. Ethan Page pulling himself up in the corner now, and Javon Evans now knocked back with an elbow by Ethan Page. All Ego's got him by the back of the head now. Ethan Page puts him in the ropes now. Ethan Page grabs onto him. Here we go. Clothesline, dumps him over the top. Out to the floor. Ethan Page now hits the ropes, and no! Javon got out of the way. Javon Evans now grabs onto him. Javon Evans throws him to the barricade, knocking him down. Big splash across the chest from Javon to Ethan Page. Javon Evans now grabs onto him again. He's got Ethan Page. Throws him into the barricade, taking him down. They count of 4 now. 5 count, and Javon Evans running the ropes here. Evans goes for him. Ethan Page got out of the way, grabs a hold of him now. Does Ethan Page. He's got him. Big hip toss takeover now into an armbar. A modified armbar situation going on here from Ethan Page. Javon Evans, though, head scissor, rolls it back through, back to his feet. Oh, stomping him down. Sidesteps him, and again now, and Ethan Page has got him. Double underhook, here we go, looking for that tiger suplex. No, Javon Evans, double underhook again, taking him down. Grabs the ropes, springboard. Crossbody takes him down into a cover. He's down for the 1, for the 2, no. Getting him back up to his feet now. Javon Evans grabs onto Ethan Page, and Javon Evans throws Ethan Page in the corner. Big forearm strike connects. Goes up top now, and Javon Evans has got Ethan Page now. Javon Evans hits the big elbow drop. Center of the ring now. He's got him down. 1, 2, no. Ethan Page kicks out. Goes up over the top rope now and springboards back in. Frog splash, taking him down. Getting Ethan Page back up to his feet now, and Ethan Page. A jab from Javon. Page now countered. Javon Evans knocking him back. Back and forth they go here. It's Ethan Page and Javon Evans. Who's going to get the better of this one? Javon Evans seemingly starting to get the better of him. Kick to the head of All Ego. Both men go down, though. Javon Evans pulling himself back up to his feet now, and Javon stomps him in the chest. Ethan Page is down. Javon Evans. Big super kick. Oh, my God. That one rocked Ethan Page. Rocked him so hard that Javon's boot cut him open. Ethan's down now. Javon Evans kicking away at him now. Javon Evans. Ethan Page with a clothesline. Into another one. Now Page ducks him. Hits the ropes. Big clothesline again, taking him down. Page has got him right where he wants him now, and Ethan Page turns him over with a kick. He's got Javon down. Javon pulling himself towards the corner now. Ethan Page has Evans in the corner now, and Javon Evans, look out. Ethan Page went for him. Javon Evans goes up to the top. Forearm strike, taking him down. And Javon now bouncing up to the top. Javon Evans. Here we go. Whoa, wait a minute. That's Josh Alexander. I don't think the referee quite realized what just happened. We haven't seen Josh Alexander since Worlds Collide. And Ethan Page now, Ego's Edge. 1, 2, 3. Josh Alexander just kicked Javon Evans off the top rope. And does this mean... Look at the smirk on Ethan's face while he's looking at Josh as well. Does this mean the North has reunited here in NXT? Ethan just gave Josh the nod. Like I said, Ethan's talked about having a friend lately. I think that might have been his friend that we've just seen. Forsaken, we're talking to you. We're calling you out, guys. We've been a little busy. Of course, we defended our titles last week. Had that great matchup at the start of NXT. I've been a little busy. I was in the World Cup earlier this week. Matchup with Finn Balor. Hell of a matchup. Everyone should go check it out. Had a hell of a matchup there. But we are focused on being the best NXT Tag Team Champions that we can be, which means we want to be fighting champions. We don't want to be champions that try and take our opponents out before the bell, try and take them out backstage, like you guys were. But we also don't want to be claimed as running away from a rematch. We know Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa have another shot at these NXT Tag Team titles in their rematch clause. So, 2 weeks from tonight, GOD Speedball Mountain 2-on-2 for the titles. We'll see you guys there if you're man enough to accept. Alright, well, we actually have some championship action coming up next here, folks, because this next matchup is for the NXT North American Women's Championship on the line. As here comes the challenger. She won a big triple threat matchup last week to get here. It is Karmen Petrovic making her way to the ring. So Petrovic makes her way to the ring, sword in hand. She won the triple threat with Masha and... She won the triple threat with Masha Slamovich and Jada Parker. I had a weird brain glitch there where I could only think of the name Jakara Jackson. I knew that wasn't right. She won the triple threat with Jakara Jackson and Masha Slamovich last week to get this title opportunity tonight. As now Karmen rests her sword in the corner and she gets her chance to become the NXT Women's North American Champion tonight. As here comes her opponent. As here is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Killer Kelly. Making her way to the ring. So Killer Kelly making her way down to the ring. She's been champion ever since Worlds Collide, where she won the triple threat to take it from Julia. And now, without any further ado, the NXT Women's North American Championship is going to be on the line. Karmen Petrovic is the challenger. And Killer Kelly is the champion. So, without any further ado, Killer Kelly, Karmen Petrovic, one-on-one, women's North American title on the line. Here we go. As they log up, Karmen thrown in the corner now. Killer Kelly comes in, goes for it, kicking the ribs from Petrovic. And Petrovic with a big knee strike, taking her down. Big kick into the head now. Down she goes. Petrovic gets caught with the double axe handle, knocking her back. Petrovic goes for the right hook. Forearm strike from Killer Kelly. Kelly knocking her back, pulls her in, double underhook, and suplex, taking her down. And there's a kick in the back again, taking her down here. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet here. Killer Kelly, drop toe hold, grabs the leg into knee bar on Karmen. Killer Kelly trying to end this one quickly here to keep the Women's North American title around her waist. Right hook though, knocking her back. Petrovic now firing back at her again here, jabbing away at her, backhanded strike, knee strike taking her down, and double axe handle now, knocking down Kelly. Killer Kelly back to her feet now, and Killer Kelly with a bulldog knocks her down. At the ring now goes Petrovic, and Killer Kelly coming around ringside now, comes over the steps, grabs onto her challenger now, and Killer Kelly bounces her head first off the apron. For a kick, Petrovic out of the way. Killer Kelly grabs her up on her shoulders now, looking for Death Valley driver on the floor. That's how she managed to take down Julia last week at No Mercy to keep that championship. Killer Kelly's got her down now, and Kelly goes for the knee strike. Nobody home. The ring now, 6 count. Petrovic goes for the ropes, gets caught though before she springboard. Hit with a big German suplex that folds her like an accordion. Cover from the champion for the 1, 2. Kick out from Killer Kelly, or from Karmen Petrovic. Grabs a hold of her now, does Killer Kelly. She's got a hold of her. She pulls her in now. She's looking to make this one quick. She wraps her up into the submission. Has her locked in the submission hold here. Karmen Petrovic in some trouble here. She's trying to stay in it. Kelly has made many tip out with this in the past. It's why she's a former 2-time Knockouts Tag Champ and the current North American Women's Champion. Big back elbow there from Karmen Petrovic, taking her down. Big kick to the head now. Killer Kelly knocks her down. Grabs a hold of her now, slamming her down by the head repeatedly. Grabs onto her now and pulls her back in. Lifts her up and drops her. Killer Kelly now telling Karmen, get back up to her feet. Killer Kelly. No, countered by Petrovic now, and Petrovic grabs onto her. Takes her down with an STO into Koji Clutch. A Koji Clutch now in from Karmen Petrovic to win the championship. No! As now Killer Kelly crawls across her. And the headbutt's raining down. Slamming her down by the back of the head again now is Killer Kelly. Karmen Petrovic goes down now. Killer Kelly grabs her by the hair, lifts her up, and drops her. Into another cover now for the 1, for the 2. Kick out from the challenger again. Petrovic's down. Killer Kelly. Her back up to her feet again now, and Kelly goes for the kick. Petrovic, forearm. Swings her around and hits that big roundhouse kick that won her the triple threat last week. Cover. 1, 2. No! Near fall, though. Very close near fall there for Petrovic. Petrovic now kicks her in the face, taking her down. Grabs Zador getting Killer Kelly back up to her feet. There's a kick into another one. Killer Kelly getting knocked back. Petrovic with a forearm strike, knocking her down now. Coming back in, swings her around. Killer Kelly. Oh, back into the submission now, looking to finish the job. Looking to put Karmen Petrovic away now with the submission. Karmen Petrovic is forced to tap out. Killer Kelly able to get the win. Just like that, Petrovic nearly got her off that roundhouse kick, but then Killer Kelly slapped that submission back in a second time, and that was all she wrote. Killer Kelly picking up the victory there in our second to last matchup of the night. She keeps the Women's North American title. Our main event, Joe Hendry, JD McDonagh coming up momentarily. As Killer Kelly celebrates the win. You the one that made the match next week with me and Oba? Are you? Why, yes I am, Samoan Big Doggy. Ho, this ain't the time for games, little man. I will have you know, Mr. Fatu, I have beaten your cousin Umanga for the Intercontinental Championship many years ago. I am not afraid of you. I think you are. No, you're right, I'm very afraid of you. But I will not be intimidated. You will. I am very intimidated. But you will not sway my decision. I will. No, you will not. Next week, you will go one-on-one with Obifema. And the winner will get Matt Cardova at Heatwave for that North American Championship. Fine. Obafemi's blood is on your hands. Alright, it's now time for our main event of the evening. As here comes the Irish Ace to the ring. Here comes JD McDonagh to the ring. Big matchup here for McDonagh tonight in our main event of NXT. JD making his way to the ring tonight. He has a huge opportunity ahead of him. He's going one-on-one with the NXT champion here in the main event of the show tonight. If you remember, you actually tune in to WWE main event this week to see that JD McDonagh was in action there as well. So McDonagh's made his way to the ring. As here comes the NXT champion. You can catch him in the first episode of the World Cup that has come out as of just the other day. Came out for members on Sunday this week. Features the entire first round of Bracket A, which features Joe Hendry versus Ray Phoenix. You can also tune in to main event to see that Joe Hendry appeared on the very first episode we did. The main event where he and the Street Profits were in six-man tag action. Now tonight, Joe Hendry ready for action. Last week he had an open challenge against Hammerstone. And this week he finds himself going head-to-head with JD McDonagh. Joe's made his way to the ring. He had an impactful trip to Raw this week as well. Did Joe Hendry, where he knocked off Grayson Waller, albeit with a little help from Shawn Michaels, who was a not so impartial referee, I'll admit. Dunna and Hendry. I've actually seen these two face off once before in the gauntlet matchup for the Great American Bash earlier this year, where they were the number 1 and number 2 entries in the gauntlet. Hendry eliminated McDonagh in a matter of minutes from the gauntlet. He looks to take care of McDonagh in a matter of minutes tonight as well. As McDonagh now grabs a hold of Hendry, locks him into a submission here. JD McDonagh's got a hold of him. Hendry grabs him. Hip toss, takes him down. Takes him down now, went for a double axe handle. McDonagh got the elbow up. Now JD McDonagh swings him around. McDonough's got a hold of him. McDonagh punches him in the back. Swings him around, pulls him in. Has him in another abdominal stretch, but Joe Hendry, arm drag, takes him down. Hendry's got him back up to his feet now, and Joe Hendry, right hook connects, firing away at him again, goes for him again, nobody home. Big forearm strike there from McDonagh to Hendry. McDonagh's got a hold of him now. McDonagh rolls him over into cloverleaf here. Irish cloverleaf locked in, trying to tap out the NXT champion. Joe Hendry rolls it back through, though. Hendry goes for a grab. McDonagh counters now. McDonagh, right hook to Joe, and Joe Hendry kind of looking at him like, you really want to do this? Hendry fires away at him again now, and Hendry getting the better of McDonagh with almost every hit here. Hendry knocks him back with a big forearm there. He's got McDonagh. And Joe Hendry now just marching him around the ring. Just showing off his strength a little bit here as Hendry, whoa, lobs him out of the ring. Why? Because he can. He's the NXT champion. He might be getting a little full of himself here. Hendry, I know you've been on cloud 9 for a while. I know you've been pretty much untouchable for a while here, but don't get too full of yourself, bud. Of course, I say that the only blemishes on Hendry's record being in multi-man matches, most of which he wasn't pinned in. In fact, one of them I was the one taken out in it. 2, kick out from Hendry. If you don't know what I'm talking about, LAW Staying Alive over on the Xander Ellis 11 channel. Wait a minute. Devil Inside! Devil Inside, hit on Hendry for the 2. Kick out from Joe. Joe Hendry's down now, and now JD McDonagh. Whoa! Hendry caught him out of the air. Now Hendry goes down in the ground and pound to take him out. Like I said, Hendry's trying to make short work of McDonagh tonight. But McDonagh does have counter after counter at everything Hendry's throwing at him. Hendry gets him back up to his feet now. Joe Hendry firing away at him now. Hendry knocks him back, hits the ropes. McDonagh with a big elbow. Knocking him back here. McDonagh's got Hendry. Pulls him in, takes him down. Goes for the stomp. Joe out of the way. Joe Hendry grabs onto him, and Hendry, fall away slam. Back to his feet now as McDonagh. Joe Hendry now going onto the leg. Joe Hendry. What the hell was that, Joe? Joe Hendry taking out the leg of JD here. Hendry now grabs the arm. Joe Hendry takes down the arm of JD McDonagh. Hendry gets him back up to his feet, and Joe Hendry, oh, McDonagh answering back now. McDonagh trying to turn it back around for himself. Spanish Fly takes down Hendry. Hendry goes down now. McDonagh getting him back up to his feet now. JD McDonagh with Joe Hendry up on his shoulders. Fireman's carry. Drives him into the mat. Devil Inside once again. A second Devil Inside. 2. Nearly pins the NXT champion, does JD McDonagh. He's looking for a third. If he can hit the hat trick, it could be over. Goes for the headbutt. Joe Hendry's got him. Standing ovation. Joe now, just for good measure, grabs McDonagh. And freak of nature. The fall-away slam connecting as now Joe Hendry grabs onto JD McDonagh, and Joe Hendry grabs him by the throat. Going for a second. No! Went for a second standing ovation. McDonagh countered. Hendry knocks him back, grabs him. Now hits the second. Hooks the leg. Joe Hendry for the 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Joe Hendry with the win. Just like that. Hendry with the win tonight over McDonagh. Question now is who is next for the NXT champion? Oh, hang on a minute. Grayson Waller from Raw just on the barricade, and Hendry, look out! Waller! Make a joke out of me again! Make a joke out of me again, and next time, I'm gonna take that NXT title from you. Grayson Waller from Monday Night Raw just showed up out of nowhere, rolled into the ring and laid out Hendry with that stunner. Grayson Waller making the trip to NXT to lay out the champ. Could Hendry's next challenger have revealed himself? It seems he may have. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.